This video isn't against furries necessarily. This is just against Beta because I really think he has some shitty takes. So don't take this as me, you know, having my furry crusade coming back because again, I'm done with that shit. I don't fucking care. I genuinely don't fucking care. But when I see dipshits like him make these stupid ass videos all the fucking time, I just can't help but to comment. But yeah, let's get on with the video. We don't talk about Bruno. Betaetadelota has the worst takes on YouTube.com. I swear to God. You could probably say that, no, Rigozen, this YouTuber has the worst take. But when we're just talking about the furry community, right, on YouTube, Beta takes the cake. All right, for one of the worst people to listen to. Because quite frankly, he's just putting out L's consistently. I'm just out here listening to his videos, to his takes, and I'm just here like, wow, how could someone make such dog shit takes, right, and people actually listen to this? It's horrifying. But today, ladies and gentlemen, a couple of days ago on March 16th, 2022, Betaetadelota gracefully shat on YouTube.com and presented us with a nice little video. It's around 9 minutes and 24 seconds, and it's called The Furry Kink Shaming Theory. Ooh, a theory, you say? Very interesting. So, of course, I was like, well, I have nothing better to do with my existence, so we might as well watch this video. So we're going to go over the video a little bit so I can show you how bad this fucking take actually is. So here we go. We're gonna watch the furry kink shaming theory.
This is a really weird take on my end, and I don't know if this is a conspiracy theory or me just observing things from a very distant standpoint, but the gaming culture, the gaming community is a little too fucking weird with talking about fetishes. Like, yeah, I get the whole thing of them making fun of fetishes.
I love how he tries to spin this as like his own conspiracy theory. Like he sat down and actually processed this thought, this theory in this little cum brain of his. No, this has been a thing that's been going on for years. Okay, I even have my own saying, okay, if you've been on the internet for at least 4 years, right, consistently, you're probably going to get a kink. You're probably going to have a little unfortunate little taste, right? It's one of those things that's bound to happen. Fuck, we might as well make it a goddamn rule. You know, you have like rule 37 and then rule 26 or some shit like that. Make it rule 212. I actually don't know how many rules the internet has, and I, quite frankly, I'm not interested in learning all of the fucking rules because they're just really... No. But I think it's safe to say that if you are terminally online, you're probably gonna have a kink. Okay, so I love the fact that he's like, oh, gamers, bro. Gamer with a Y. Yeah, they're pretty kinky, bro. They're talking about kinks a lot. You know, I wonder why. I wonder fucking why. Oh, wait, that's right, because they're weird. All right, we're weird. People who are online 24/7 for a good period of time, they get a little crazy. Okay, they get on the weird side. So, theory solved. There you go. End the fucking video here.
It's like furries, they make fun of furries a lot. Like, that's been beaten like a dead horse all the time. Or they make fun of other people for liking other things a lot. Or they laugh at people for like fetishes. They talk and joke about fetishes. But they talk about it too much. Like, so much to the point where it seems like they really enjoy it.
Oh, okay. I see what's happening here, ladies and gentlemen. It's quite obvious that Beta is coping hard. Okay, because if you don't keep up with the Beta lore, okay, unfortunately, I kind of have an idea, right? He's into life jackets. That's his fetish. Okay, as you can see from the image right here, yeah, it's not very shameful of hiding it, right? So I imagine people mock him because of that. So I imagine that he got a little too much fire recently. I haven't seen it, nor do I follow him to see the fucking fire actually explode everywhere and consume him. I'm not that obsessed anymore, right? But I can imagine something happened and he's like, it's time to make this video. Okay, I had enough, gamers. Okay, furries, I had enough. I can't do this anymore. These gamers, bro, they're making fun of my fetish too much. I think they're projecting. Nah, bro, if anything, Beta here is fucking projecting.
They talk about it so much and discuss it so much to the point where they just full on probably enjoyed it a lot. Like, they make fun of it because they're actually secretly into it, like closeted fetishists. It's really fucking weird because, like, I know furries and aren't the only people with really fucking weird fetishy stuff. Like, there are normal people that enjoy really weird things, okay?
All right, so we got to go over 2 egregious things that he just said here. Okay, number 1, the whole fetish thing. Okay, to go back on the first point where he thinks that, you know, he's really clever and he made his little conspiracy theory. He's like, oh, you know, I wonder why these gamers are mocking it. You know, here's the deal, though, ladies and gentlemen. It's this idea that, like, if you're going hard on a fetish, right, probably means that you have that fetish. That's already a thing. Okay, I don't know if he's, you know, trying to joke with that. Right, he's trying to joke saying like, oh, I came up with that. No, like that shit's been here since millennia. To give you a grand example of this, just look at any any Republican politician. Okay, they be out here trying to ban homosexuals, and then on the night times they be sucking cock. All right, it's a thing. It's a fucking thing. I can't sit here and be like, it's not a thing, bro. You're projecting. No, absolutely, it is a fucking thing. But here's the deal, ladies and gentlemen. Here is the deal. What is he trying to imply here? Okay, is he trying to imply that the majority of people who do this are into fetishes? Because if that's the case, then I think that argument is extremely bad faith. Okay. The internet, once again, is a wild cesspool of death and degeneracy, okay? It is bound that you will find a kink. One that you will not like, and probably you will talk about it. There are literally people who make careers out of shitting on people's livelihoods, okay? Whether you want to like it or not, it's a thing, all right? We can't just sit here and be like, oh, you're doing that because you actually like it. No, so let's go ahead and take that idea and throw it in the fucking trash, because it's fucking stupid. It's really fucking retarded, okay? Yes, you could have, like, one example, right, and be like, oh, it's actually true, no, like, shut the fuck up. It's like me saying, oh, there's actually a furry that fucks dogs, like Kira the Wolf, therefore, all the furries must like fucking dogs. It's fucking stupid. Also, extremely ironic that you're making that point as well. Amazing. All right, so the second thing he said, right, is, you know, the furries, they're not the only ones who are kinky. No one is arguing that. No one has ever fucking tried to argue that furries are literally the only fucking ones who are kinky. All right, just look at the motherfucking anime community, any other fucking community you can see out here on the internet. You can probably see some weird shit, okay? No one is trying to argue that. But I will argue that furries as a whole are more kinky than any other community. Maybe anime, but like actually rival them. Bronies, but like, I guess you could group those two. I don't fucking know, alright? As a popular community-wise, furries is there, right? And the majority of furries are sexual. You can try to argue with me, alright? I've heard it all. Don't be fucking stupid. Stop lying to yourselves, alright? It is sexual, alright? It is a very sexual fandom. Nothing wrong with that, but there are implications, there are issues, problems presented by that needs to be resolved. But they can only be resolved if you accept the truth, if you accept the motherfucking facts.
So why are those in the gaming community and other communities so keen on like bashing other fetishes or just talking about it a lot more than even, quite frankly, furries do?
Very easy, because it's cringe. Okay. It's cringe. Let's not pretend that the internet doesn't go ape shit over cringe things, alright? Look at Jelly Bean, for example, alright? I've heard they're very annoying. There is a literal community spawning out of that shit right now solely on shitting on Jelly Bean, which I think personally is ridiculous. It is insane that people will go to lengths to dox this bitch, right? I think it's actually a minor. To dox this individual, right? I think, yeah, it's to dox a child, to dox a fucking child because they're annoying, because they're cringe. Are you insane? That's the internet. That is the fucking internet, okay? So to say that, oh, there's something going on when they're talking about, no, motherfucker. Quite literally, that's how the internet operates, whether you like it or not. They see something they don't like, they're going to thrust their entire souls onto that thing until that thing disappears or it bores them to the point where, like, oh, mocking you It's not very entertaining anymore. I'm gonna move on to the next thing, alright? That's just how it fucking is. And let's not pretend that these fetishes, okay, they wouldn't be inherently cringy to a normal person or individual who's not into that. There's a reason why it's called a fetish, ladies and gentlemen, alright? There is a fucking reason why they call things like that, like kinks or fetishes and shit like that. Okay, so we can't sit here and be like, it's not cringy, it's not supposed to be cringy. It's fucking cringy, alright? There's reasons why we do not talk about our fetishes. But the furries, though, they love talking about their goddamn fetishes. I mean, Beta, for fucking example, he has no goddamn shame in sharing his little kinks with his little fucking life jackets. So it's like, you know, hey, you can do what you want behind closed doors. You're absolutely right. But when you bring that shit out to public, right, so the public can actually see it, fair game. Fair game. Anyone can shit on you and you cannot even bat a single fucking eye, because that's your fault. Alright, that is your fucking fault. Keep that shit to yourself.
Like, yeah, I talk about it unironically, but the way they talk about it ironically, it's a bit fucking weird. Like, they'll joke around and talk about, like, the lol furries bad thing, and just, like, make so many fucking videos about it. But something tells me, if you're so much against it, there's something you're compensating for. There is something that you are feeling very insecure about, that no one else knows, that you are really trying to push some weird toxic standpoint on to prove some point.
That's a fair point, but at the same time, it is a very dangerous point, okay? Because granted, yes, there are individuals out there who are like, oh, yes, I'm into this thing. Because again, like I said earlier in the video, the whole Republican thing, right? You know, they're shitting on the homosexuals, right? They're trying to ban the shit out of them, get them fucking killed, but at the same time, they're sucking cock, all right? That's absolutely fucking fair. But at the same time, though, with the furry community, there are a lot of things that need to be criticized. A lot of fair things to be criticized about the furry fandom. So, with that being said, though, when I said it's dangerous, someone can take that entire thing, right, and just completely dismiss someone's criticism on the fandom. They'd be like, oh, you're compensating. Are you a closeted furry? Ooh, you're definitely projecting right now. It's fucking ridiculous. All right, the fact that this man is like trying his fucking best to protect his little shitty fandom.
I don't know, man. My weird conspiracy theory is that a lot of the gaming community, a lot of those like mainstream gamers, I feel like are some kinky motherfuckers realistically, and that them bashing and talking about all these fetishes and whatnot, what they think is fetishes and what they think is weird or cringe, that's still a big word, cringe. I feel like what they talk about with that, secretly, they are trying to compensate for something else.
Once again, that is not your theory. I don't know why you're trying to push it out as your theory. All right, you're not that intelligent to come up with a theory like that, or even to come up with any theory, actually, to be completely honest, all right? Just from watching your videos, it's like, no, you're not capable. I also love the fact that he's being very vague in general with he's saying that these streamers, these gaming streamers, they're making fun of these kinks. It's like very vague in general. Like, who the fuck are you talking about? Okay, I don't know who he's referring to. Quite literally no idea. I am completely lost, and you're probably lost as well, unless you watch Twitch. Like, you're an avid Twitch watcher, a stream watcher. All right, I'm not, so I'm completely out of it. Right. But to be vague like this is, I don't know, I think it's fucking cheap of them to do that.
Gamers are weird, okay? And I'm saying that from the furry standpoint. People in the mainstream that are like gamers are really fucking weird. Because we even talked about this. We even talked about this with Professor Lando. When he said, like, if you are at, like, the 0 level of being a furry, like, so fucking normal that, like, you go to work, you talk with your coworkers about what you watched on TV when you got home, you go to work, and then you come home and do that, you're on some, like, Ted Bundy level shit. Like, you cannot be that normal. You have to be a little bit of weird in this day and age to be what people consider to be normal in this case.
It's called not being terminally online. It's very fucking simple. I know this is a concept very difficult for you to understand, Beta, but trust me, if someone doesn't spend their entire fucking livelihoods on the internet, they're probably not going to be fucking weird. They're probably not going to end up like you or like me. God, I hope no one ends up like me. Sweet Jesus Christ.
This is just me thinking, because I'm never going to meet most of these people. In fact, I hope to God I won't, because I feel like it'll just be such a bland conversation. They're going to talk about how they did in fucking Warzone and how they got the best kill game, and then they run into a hacker. Like, it's so fucking boring.
He doesn't want to meet these streamers because they're boring. Imagine that. He doesn't want to meet these people because he thinks they're boring. Wow. Coming from the fucking furry, right? That is rich. That is amazing. Holy shit. Granted, you have your own interests, right? For example, for me, I love cacti. I am extremely interested in investing in cacti. A lot of people are not into plants in general. Alright, I even had like a conversation with one of my friends, like, are you interested in bowling? No. Am I interested in golf? No. Like, these normal things that they're interested, I find fucking boring. Alright, so it's like, it's gonna be hard for me to find bitches. But to fucking say that these guys are boring, while at the same time, you're sitting here with a fucking VR avatar, right? Your little VTuber looking ass bitch is amazing. It is so fucking ironic. I love it. It is so amazing how unaware this guy actually is.
I don't care how you did in Call of Duty. Talk about anything else. Anything else.
I don't care about furries. Please talk about anything else, please.
Gamers in mainstream people that look upon those in geek culture and sort of like shun them in like disgust of like, ew, people that are into this. It's like, are you compensating for something? What's really going on?
Oh my god, this video is so fucking AIDS. Okay, like, I can't stand this anymore. Every time I click play for this video, as it progresses, I feel like I'm losing brain cells. Alright, they're just dying. They're just, like, slowly rotting away. Alright, it's painful. It's so fucking painful how people like this will sit on their fucking asses and be like, yes, what I just said was correct. It is so mesmerizing to see people like that online, okay? Absolutely fucking dog shit takes. Betaetadelota, ladies and gentlemen. There you go. Betaetadelota. There's a couple of more minutes to watch, but I'm not gonna fucking watch this. But let me tell you something, ladies and gentlemen. If you're a furry or someone who wants to give furries a chance, I highly recommend you go watch Lab Rat right now. I will leave a link to her channel in the description of this video so you can go check her out right now. I swear to fucking God, they got some great takes. Alright, she makes some pretty fucking great takes about furries and things like that. And also, she makes avid videos. Well, not avid videos, but like she's made a couple of videos here and there about beta. Because, again, like beta just makes some shitty fucking takes. Just like overall shitty videos. He fell hard. Like at the moment he joined the furry fandom, he's like, he fell hard. Okay, straight up. But yeah, there you go. There's your slice of content there, ladies and gentlemen. Let me know in the comment section down below what you guys thought about Beta's theory, which wasn't a theory in the fucking first place. It's a thing that everyone just says, you know, whenever they're getting fucking flack from someone who thinks their fetish is weird. All right, it's I don't know. It's cope. All right, it's cope harder. At the same time, there is, you know, the point is valid, but you know, how valid does it go? To the majority of people or to like a select minority of people? Alright, but once again, very, very ironic coming from a fucking furry. But anyways, thank you everyone for watching this video. I really do appreciate it. If you like this video, don't forget to hit that like button. You want some more content like this, don't forget to subscribe and hit that bell notification to be notified of my next video. But until then, ladies and gentlemen, I will see you in the next video. Goodbye for now.